Right now on Good Morning Northwest, it's National Week of Action for Missing and Murdered Indigenous People, how the Department of Justice is working to improve cold case response in our region. But first, investigators are asking about a red pickup truck that was seen near South Finley Road Wednesday night in Benton County. This right before the 45-acre fire. Plus, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. The time is 5 a.m. on Friday, May 3rd. Happy Friday. We'll check in now on your forecast with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. Tiffany, are we getting some Friday-like weather, some nice temperatures, hopefully some 70s?
We will see some 70s today, Jessica. Today is going to be the best day out of the next 3 days, unfortunately. So yeah, we have a very unsettled pattern setting up for the weekend, and it is going to bring us some wet weather. I know, bad timing. But take a look outside this morning. You can see the moon, and you can also barely see Saturn and Mars. They're a bit fainter, but they are to the left of the moon this morning. Sun rises just before 5:40, so now is the time to get out and take a peek, because the sky will only get brighter and brighter over the next half an hour or so. So you can see Saturn and Mars will line up in almost a diagonal line to the left of the moon early this morning. So temperatures are starting off in the 30s and 40s. It's 35 in Yakima, 43 at Hanford, 37 Prosser, 47 now in Tri-Cities, and 44 in Walla Walla. So not quite as chilly as it was the past couple of mornings. So here's what you could expect today. Plenty of sunshine to start off the day. Then we'll see those higher level clouds moving in from the west, so becoming mostly cloudy in Yakima by the late afternoon. Highs around 70. Tri-Cities 48 this morning, mostly cloudy by 5. 76 though, with a light breeze. That'll be nice. And Walla Walla, I think we'll see more in the way of sunshine with more cloud cover later today. Highs around 72. Rain is back in play this weekend. We'll let you know which day looks wetter out of your 2 weekend days and how much rain we could see. And those totals have gone up since yesterday, so that is some good news. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. And we start off in a crime alert. Benton County Sheriff's deputies responded to a report of 3 men pointing guns at someone from a car and then driving off. This was along King Tull Road near Crosby and Prosser. The caller said they were familiar with one of the men. The suspects in car were found and booked into the Benton County Jail for assault in the 2nd degree. The firearms and car were seized and taken for evidence. And fire investigators are asking for information about a red pickup truck that may have been out on South Finley Road in Benton County Wednesday night just before 6 p.m., which is when this fire started in dry and breezy weather conditions. Benton County Fire District 1 says the fire spread to about 45 acres within a couple of hours, and fire crews were able to protect a home and several other buildings nearby. And speaking of fires, a family event taking place this weekend could help make sure you're ready for fire season. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma has more.
Richland Fire and Emergency Services are hosting a wildfire preparedness expo this weekend at Badger Mountain Trailhead Park. We've already seen several fast-moving fires this year, and firefighters are hoping that learning how to protect your own property will lower the risk of damage later in the year. It's especially important to take steps to protect your home if you're living near undeveloped space, because fire can spread quickly in sagebrush, as we just saw last year with the wildfires along I-82 in Benton County.
You know, wildfire risks in this area have just been growing over the last several years, and this is just one element that we thought would be extremely beneficial to do a community outreach and invite the public out to share our information and educate them in ways that they can become safer. So our hope is that we have a really good turnout, and this can become an annual event.
This weekend event goes far beyond fire preparation. I'll let you know what other organizations you can connect with at 6 on Apple Valley News Now. Reporting in Richland, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you, Monique. And with wildfire season almost in full swing, this means potential smoke-filled skies in our area. Concerns about air quality indoors and out has prompted professionals to provide the community with some ways to improve indoor air quality. One local company is getting the word out about how to keep your heating, ventilation, and air conditioning machine free of bad air.
We've had quite a few people where we've retrofitted air cleaners into their homes, and it's more just because the people have been exposed. I think this fire in Findlay is creating a little more awareness to where what we've been experiencing the last few years in the summer, all the smoke from fires, people are just a little more aware of it and cognizant of wanting to get ahead of the game.
Andy Roberts also says many people will run all of the exhaust fans in their home, thinking this will help remove smoke from the residence. Roberts says he can come to your home for a check on your HVAC system, and he told us that anytime the air is bad, keep your windows and doors closed as much as possible. It's a national week of action for missing and murdered Indigenous women and relatives, which is a crisis that's hit the Yakima Reservation hard. But the Justice Department's MMIP Regional Outreach Program is working to change that. Bree Blackhorse was formally sworn in as the first assistant U.S. attorney dedicated to prosecuting cases involving missing and murdered Indigenous people. She's the first Native American AUSA to be working out of the Yakima office, and she has worked with the Yakima Nation for years.
Our country has historically failed to meet the crisis of missing or murdered Indigenous people with the urgency and resources it demands. That historical failure stops now.
Blackhorse will be working on MMIP cases across the Northwest region, which includes Washington, Oregon, Montana, Idaho, and California. And this is a step toward rebuilding trust between the tribes and federal authorities, who say there are still many challenges they face in investigating and prosecuting MMIP cases. Some of those challenges include jurisdictional issues. Federal authorities can only take on a case on the Yakima Reservation if they can prove that it happened on tribal land and involved at least one tribal member. They also have limited power when it comes to juvenile cases and as to how much they can release about their investigations. They say this is because releasing certain information could put witnesses or confidential informants in danger.
If anything comes out about the investigation or the prosecution that could interfere with our ability to effectively bring that case in court, we would be devastated and justice wouldn't be done.
Coming up at 6, more from the U.S. Attorney's Office and the FBI about the challenges they face investigating cases on tribal land. Also, if you're looking for other ways to engage in this week of action and learn more about the crisis, there are several opportunities coming up. The War Cry broadcast is doing a live podcast and brown bag lunch lecture at noon today at the Yakima Nation Cultural Center. And the Red Dahlia Missing and Murdered Indigenous Awareness Walk and Stand for Justice is at 1 p.m. on Sunday at the Heritage Cultural Center in Toppenish. Finally, there's the MMIP Symposium from 8 to 5 Tuesday at Legends Casino, where the newly sworn-in MMIP Assistant U.S. Attorney Bree Blackhorse will be speaking. Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, a community member that's been helping build homes for 30 years. When we come back, we announce our new Volunteers Count winner. And still ahead, Tiffany Savona has your first alert full forecast. Will we see rain this weekend? She'll let you know. Keep it right here.
You're gonna need a new bumper.
Did you say burger, guac, cheese, Santa Fe burger sauce, burger, jalapeno pepper, cheese,
Burger, cheese, burger, spicy cheese, bacon.
guac, cheese, bacon.
Big burger! Good burger.
Sometimes it's hard to see past the looming repair and replacement costs all around your house. Finally, you can stop seeing money and start saving money with First American Home Warranty. First American covers the systems and appliances you depend on every day. Air conditioning, refrigerator, washer and dryer, electrical, plumbing, and more.
If there's one guarantee in homeownership, it's that things are going to break down.
When an appliance or system breaks down, First American sends a trusted contractor to fix it.
And if they can't fix it, they will replace it.
Members pay low monthly rates with unlimited claims and 24/7 customer service.
We've saved thousands of dollars that we've been able to reinvest into our home.
All plans include a no questions asked money back guarantee and flexible payment options so you can never pay for covered repairs again.
Call 1-800-209-8578. That's 1-800-209-8578. Call now. The race continues for over $13,000 in cash and prizes with Wild Horse Resort and Casino's $125,000 Derby Dash for cash and prizes. Play all week to earn entries, then multiply them on Thursdays. Drawings every Friday and Saturday. Pick your lucky horse and ride away with up to $700 cash. Then join us on Saturday, May 25th for the $15,000 grand prize. 3 winners will race toward the finish line, and the winner takes home $10,000 cash. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Prosser Digestive Health Center is now offering gastroenterology services daily, including weekends. Board-certified gastroenterologist Dr. Jack Brandenburg provides the full spectrum of digestive health care. His services include colon cancer screenings, treatment for swallowing problems, inflammatory bowel disease, liver disorders, and more. To schedule an appointment, call Prosser Digestive Health Center at 509-786-5599 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
These are real people seeking solutions to real problems.
I have plantar fasciitis.
Pain with my feet, my knees. Feet, knees, hips, and back.
And then they were fit with Good Feet arch supports.
I definitely feel the heel-to-toe walk.
I'm not feeling any pain, especially in my heel. That's where I always feel it.
I don't feel the knee pain. I didn't notice any pain in my back. I feel like I could walk all day in these.
Oh, you're a blessing in disguise.
Try them for yourself with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
The El Diablo Burger is back at Carl's Jr. Habanero, jalapeno poppers, bacon. Give in to your devilish desires.
You don't have to tell me twice.
I figured El Diablo is back for eternity. Only at Carl's Jr.
Big burger! Good burger.
This newscast sponsored by Washington State Department of Revenue's Working Families Tax Credit.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Apple Valley News Now and STCU love recognizing volunteers in our community that make a difference. This month, our Volunteers Count winner is Paul Roberts, a volunteer for Tri-County Partners Habitat for Humanity. His daughter nominated him, and we got to surprise Paul with a check from STCU for $1,000 that'll go towards the organization. Paul Roberts has been volunteering with Tri-County Partners Habitat for Humanity for about 30 years. TCP Habitat for Humanity serves the Benton, Franklin, and Western Walla Walla counties. The organization has built over 150 homes and completed 100 home preservation projects throughout the area. The affiliate was opened in 1994, which is when Roberts joined, and he worked on the first house ever built in the Tri-Cities area. What made you want to start with this organization?
Well, mainly because they were a Christian organization. I was watching them on this old house, and they had a little segment on there, and that's what attracted me to it.
He says he loves getting to work with people and all of the families. Now, job relocations had him move to South Carolina and Michigan, but he continued to volunteer with Habitat for Humanity in both areas. He ended up moving back to the Tri-Cities a few years ago and picked right back up with Tri-County Partners. Roberts has spent every Saturday swinging his hammer, helping build homes for about 3 decades. And ever since retiring, he spends 2 days a week volunteering. He not only helps build homes, but also helps show other volunteers the ropes. Jet Richardson, the executive director of TCP, says they're working on workshop classes at the facility to teach people construction skills.
We want to offer a space to teach people those skills and to recruit volunteers. So sometimes we get volunteers that say, oh, I was afraid to come out because I didn't know anything about construction. And while we don't require that you know anything about construction, that's still a barrier to people in their own minds. And so we want to offer courses on introduction to power tools or just what to expect on a construction site. So you can come and get over that first hurdle of hesitation and then come be a part of what we are doing in the community on our construction sites.
With the need for housing being so dire in the area and region, Richardson says they're always asking themselves, how can we do more?
Our goal is to really increase the production that we're able to put out and go from 8 to about 12 or 24 homes in a year and maintain that, because we know the need is there and the opportunity for home ownership and what that provides low-income families in our community to build wealth that is generational is so important.
And if you know a volunteer in the Benton and Franklin counties that goes above and beyond, you can nominate them for the Volunteers Count contest, and you can do this by going to applevalleynewsnow.com and clicking on contests. And coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, lots of events happening this weekend. Next, we tell you about one specifically for food vendors, how you can get your inspections, approvals, and permits all in one place. But first, meteorologist Tiffany Savona lets you know how the weather is faring if you plan on going to that or any other local event. That's all in her first alert forecast. Keep it right here.
Need a new furry pal? It's Operation Best Friend from Apple Valley News Now. Each Wednesday, we'll feature lovable pets from area shelters wanting forever homes. Operation Best Friend from Windermere Group 1 and Apple Valley News Now.
Bipolar 1, I got help to push back.
I got help to push back.
We got help to push back with Lybalvi.
Once daily prescription Lybalvi is proven to treat manic or mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults to help you push back. Elderly patients with dementia have increased risk of death or stroke. Do not take Lybalvi if you are taking opioids or are in opioid withdrawal. The samidorphan in Lybalvi can cause severe opioid withdrawal that can lead to hospitalization or increased risk of life-threatening overdose. Get emergency help if you have trouble breathing, become very drowsy with slowed or shallow breathing, feel faint, very dizzy or confused, or have a fever, stiff muscles, rash, swollen glands, or problems with your liver, kidneys, heart, or lungs. Other serious side effects may include high cholesterol, weight gain, potentially fatal high blood sugar, uncontrolled body movements which may be permanent, dizziness upon standing or falls.
Are you ready? Ask your doctor about Lybalvi. Looking for copay savings? Text copay to 45286.
Hey Dad, look,
Us.
this is the magma chamber.
This isn't us, is it? When did we get so connected to our devices and so disconnected from each other?
She's not answering.
What? And when our phones have turned us into this, LT, what do you do when you're a company that sells them?
We gotta fix this.
It's time to find what we're missing. Join us in taking a break from our devices. Take the phones down for 5 challenge for 5 days, 5 hours, or even just 5 minutes. Feels good. And let's find us again. US Cellular, built for us.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Who has the deals?
Furniture Row!
Who has the deals?
Furniture Row!
This Memorial Day, we've been training, prepping for savings so big, they're getting backed in by the truckload. The more you buy,
The more you save. Save $100 for every 1,000 you spend.
check out doorbusters while they last. And financing, we're talking 6 years, no interest. But I want to know, do you have the guts to save like never before? The Memorial Day Super Sale, only at Furniture Row.
Things you'll hear on Jeopardy Masters this season.
Who is Aquinas?
What is cuneiform?
What's potty training?
6 all-time greats, 1 incredible tournament.
I'm the final boss. This is what I do.
Jeopardy Masters primetime event continues Monday on ABC.
Stacy Lee, she's on your side. Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. So the city of Richland is hosting a one-day mobile market. We'll talk about that in a few minutes, but right now we're going to check this out. So it's a story we first brought to you earlier this week that made national headlines. The runaway zebra named Z, who escaped along with 3 other zebras from a transport in North Bend, Washington, is still out there on the loose. So according to the Regional Animal Services of King County, the last credible sighting of the female zebra was from yesterday morning. But Z eluded capture again, and we have the real pictures on our website of Z. However, you've probably seen memes of all the other places that Miss Z has been spotted. Animal control officers say they're not planning a formal search operation, and this is because the weather is relatively mild and the space they would have to search is just too big. RASKC is asking the public to not approach the zebra and to not try and capture her yourself. And don't go anywhere. We will be back right after this.
Whether you're looking for your next houseplant, getting those spring flowers in the ground, or planting your dream garden landscape, Queensgate Gardens is the place to go. Queensgate Gardens in Richland. Let's grow together.
Let's get scratching. Let's get scratching.
Make your first move with battery power made by Steel. Right now, save $50 on the KMA ADR Combi motor or the HSA 50 hedge trimmer. Real Steel.
When it comes to floors, quality matters, period. Quality is what makes the difference in floors, and it's what you can expect from the best products Empire today carries. Quality is stain and soil technology to help protect your floors from everyday accidents. Quality is water resistance, where and when you need it most. It's a durable finish that keeps scratches from leaving lasting damage. It's floors that are manufactured in America, keeping jobs close to home. Quality is knowing your floors are made by some of the best flooring brands in the world. And when life happens, quality is having peace of mind that your floors are backed by some of the best warranties around. If an issue does arise, just call us. We service all warranties ourselves so you can avoid the hassle of having to track down the manufacturer. Knowing Empire handpicks long-lasting and durable products is what makes getting new floors easy.
Save $350 on your next project. Call this special number now.
1-844-254-8536.
We wondered, where do people do their banking? So we asked.
I bank at Hapo.
Hapo's my bank. I've been a member of Hapo since I was 10 years old, 60 years.
I bank at Hapo Community Credit Union.
I'm with Hapo.
You're not just a number there. You're treated really well.
I feel like they're part of my community.
It's easy, it's convenient, and I don't know, I just love the people there.
I guess the question we should be asking is, where do you credit union? Join Hapo Community Credit Union today.
Whether you're looking for your next houseplant, getting those spring flowers in the ground, or planting your dream garden landscape, Queensgate Gardens is the place to go. Queensgate Gardens in Richland. Let's grow together.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Good morning and welcome back. It is a pretty start to your Friday. The sky is clear. The sun rises in about 15-20 minutes. And if you can get outside right now and take a peek, you'll be able to see the waning crescent moon along with potentially Saturn and Mars. Those are going to be faint planets there to the left of the moon. It's kind of hard to see out of the camera. You may have a better view outside of your window, but the time to look is now until about 5:30. So in the next 10 minutes or so, because the sky is just going to get brighter and brighter and it's going to be tougher to see. So try to check that out this morning. Temperatures are in the 30s and 40s out there. It's a chilly start. We're at 36 in Prosser, 35 in Yakima, 43 at Hanford, 47 in the Tri-Cities, 44 in Walla Walla, and 38 degrees in Pendleton. Winds are light and they'll stay light today, as what we're going to see is an area of high pressure briefly move in throughout the day today. That's going to keep us dry. That's going to warm us up before our next system pushes onshore this weekend, and you can already see the rain getting closer to the coasts of Washington and Oregon. So as we go hour by hour today, look for plenty of sunshine this morning. Those high level clouds, you'll start to see them increase throughout the day. So filtering out the sunshine a bit, and notice that we're going to stay dry. All of the rain closer to the coast really impacting areas west of the Dalles. We're talking about Portland and areas just west of Seattle. So dry today, no umbrella needed. And you really won't need that coat this afternoon either. Look at these numbers, low and middle 70s. It'll be a great day to get outside this evening after work, or maybe eat outside, fire up the grill. 76 in Tri-City, 72 Walla Walla, 75 in Hermiston, and 70 degrees in Yakima. So that should put you in a good mood on this Friday. This evening, I think we're going to stay dry. No umbrella needed if you have any Friday night plans. The showers start to push in well after midnight, so early tomorrow morning, rain will be on the light side initially, and you can see it's pretty rainy from Yakima over toward Tri-Cities and Hermiston. The farther east you are, the lower the chances overnight. Temperatures will only drop into the 40s and 50s. It will be a mild start to your Saturday morning. Then during the day on Saturday, watch what happens. Rain is likely in Yakima and up in Ellensburg most of the day. But I think a lot of the day we'll have plenty of dry time in Tri-Cities and Walla Walla. The better chances for rain on Saturday will be for areas west of Tri-Cities, at least during the daytime hours. Then we start to see some of that rain push eastward overnight, and the rain will become more widespread Saturday night and certainly into the day on Sunday. I think Sunday is going to be the wetter day overall for many of us. The exception will be in the Yakima Valley, where the better chance for rain will be tomorrow. Now, we're going to see some very much needed rain across the region, and these totals have actually gone up since yesterday. I think many locations, at least a half an inch to an inch on average, and some slightly higher totals will be possible along the foothills of the Blues. So it has been months since we've seen this kind of rain across the Columbia Basin. So here's your 7-day forecast. 70s today, cooling trend begins tomorrow. 40% chance in the Tri-Cities of some scattered rain, and then rain likely most of the day on Cinco de Mayo. I know there are a lot of celebrations going on this weekend, so rain is going to impact those. A few lingering showers possible on Monday, and then we'll see a gradual warm up and drying things out by the middle of next week. Yakima 70 today. Tomorrow will be the wetter day for you, and then we'll just have some scattered activity on Sunday and then drying out early next week. Walla Walla 72 today, a 30% chance tomorrow. Sunday, the wetter day for Walla Walla and the foothills of the Blues, and it looks like Sunday will be the wetter day for Hermiston as well, as showers start to taper as we head into early next week. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. And one of those events happening this weekend, the city of Richland is hosting a one-day mobile food vendor event for inspection and permitting processes. So the event will be held today from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Columbia Point Marina Park. Food vendors will be able to work with several community partners, including Tri-City Fire Departments, the Health District, Code Enforcement, and others to obtain their inspections, permits, and approvals. Richland fire officials say having this documentation will help your process go smoothly today.
Having your L&I, your decal on your truck, or have paperwork that you have an L&I inspection, having your food handler's card or your certificate from the Department of Health, and then some sort of documentation about having a business license.
Although the city asked food vendors to reserve their spot, they also will accept walk-ins from the duration of the event. Richland fire officials also say they're looking to have this event again sometime in October. And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, over a dozen police cars damaged or destroyed by a suspected arsonist. What police are saying could be related to it. Plus, the community stepping up to help the family of Amber Rodriguez, the paraeducator who was shot and killed by her ex-husband at Wiley Elementary School. Details are coming up.
In today's Tech Bites, the return of music's biggest stars to TikTok. Universal Music Group has signed a new deal for artists like Taylor Swift, Drake, and Olivia Rodrigo to reappear on the popular platform. Universal Music Group had pulled their music back in February after negotiations hit a wall. Next, the Apple Watch's AFib feature, which detects abnormal heartbeat patterns, has received FDA approval. It is the first ever digital health technology to achieve that distinction. It means researchers can now rely on the feature's data in their findings. Finally, Bose is rolling out a new supersized Bluetooth speaker, promising you will feel the music from your head to your toes. The SoundLink Max is over 10 inches wide. It contains a battery life of 20 hours. It includes a handle to take it on the go, and it's going to cost you about $400. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
Are you certain you can fix that?
Yeah, clip here and there.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of Lisa, Joshua, Robin, Haley, and Josh. 4imprint promo product experts dedicated to working with you, for you, every step of the way. Make certain your logo, your organization, and you shine. That's the certainty of 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Dupixent can help people with asthma breathe better in as little as 2 weeks. So this is better, even this. Dupixent is an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma that's not for sudden breathing problems. Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Tell your doctor right away if you have rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor about new or worsening joint aches and pain or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Ask your specialist about Dupixent.
Right now on Good Morning Northwest, how the community is stepping up to help the family of Amber Rodriguez, the paraeducator who was shot and killed by her ex-husband at William Wiley Elementary School. The event that's happening today. And a university library trashed, resulting in 30 protesters being arrested after occupying the library for nearly 2 days. Details are coming up. Plus, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. The time is 5:30 on Friday, May 3rd. We made it another week. It's Friday. It's almost the weekend. Let's check in now on your forecast with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. Tiffany, there are a lot of events going on locally this weekend. Are we going to get some good weather to match?
We're going to get good weather today, Jessica. Unfortunately, the wet weather arrives on the weekend. I know it's been bad timing because there are a lot of events like you mentioned. We also have Cinco de Mayo on Sunday, so the rain will be impacting a lot of those events, and we'll talk more about that coming up in a bit. But right now, no wet weather out there. It's a beautiful start to your Friday. The sun will rise just before 5:40. Sun sets at 8:09 this evening. Temperatures are in the 30s and 40s. It's another chilly start out there. 47 Tri-Cities, 44 in Walla Walla, 38 in Pendleton, 37 in Hermiston, and 35 degrees in Yakima. So temperatures will start off in the 30s and 40s this morning. You'll certainly need the jackets as you're heading off to work, but by this evening, put those windows down. You can also open the windows up in your home. 76 degrees. Enjoy that fresh air. It's going to be a beautiful evening to be outdoors. So if you're going to the Dust Devils game, look at this weather. Winds will be rather light and variable. Temperatures will be starting off in the middle 70s and then dropping throughout the game into the upper 60s. After sunset, there will be a lot of clouds around, but we are going to keep it dry. Now, rain moves in as we head into your Saturday and Sunday. We have the Master Gardener plant sale going on in Yakima. We'll talk about which days will be best to attend that, and we'll take a look at the 7-day coming up. Jessica, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. And a fundraiser is scheduled for today for Amber Rodriguez's family at the Summers Hub of Kennewick. The 31-year-old paraeducator was murdered at William Wiley Elementary in West Richland by former Yakima police officer and ex-husband Elias Weezar. The deadly shooting immediately made national headlines just last week, and now the community is stepping up big time. The Hub, along with Pacific Clinic, are coming together to honor Amber and raise funds for her family with a silent auction. A live DJ will play music from 6:30 to 8:30, and organizers say 100% of beer proceeds, 100% of the silent auction proceeds will be donated directly to Amber's family. Also, a percentage of the individual food truck sales and 10% of Brady's proceeds will also be donated directly to the family.
Here at the Pacific Clinic, 3 of Amber's sisters and her niece worked with us, and on behalf of them, they just want to express how grateful they are during this time and how overwhelmed they've been with the love and support from the community.
The event starts at 4:30 today. Organizers say bring lawn chairs as a precaution because the event is expecting a lot of people. And coming up at 6, we'll show you some of the gifts that were donated by local businesses for the silent auction. In Eastern Washington now. Protests have been happening all across the country on many college campuses and has now reached Spokane. What you just heard were demonstrators showing support for Palestinians, calling for colleges and universities to stop investing in weapons manufacturers, including Boeing, or companies that support Israel. Gonzaga students marched across campus last night demanding change. The protest remained peaceful. The university says it has heard the protesters and will send their requests to the Board of Trustees and the Investment Committee. And students at the University of Washington are also protesting, calling for similar changes. And a growing encampment this week at the University of Oregon, both of which have remained peaceful. However, it's a very different scene at Portland State University, where protesters calling for a ceasefire in Gaza occupy the campus library. They were cleared by police. However, protesters returned for a second time and were cleared again. According to the Portland Police Bureau, 30 people have been arrested on campus as of Thursday evening, and only 7 of them were PSU students. Portland police are still searching for several other protesters that were occupying the library yesterday morning. Also in Portland, over a dozen police cars were damaged or destroyed by a suspected arsonist early Thursday morning. Police say 15 cars were found burning in a fenced-in training area around 2 in the morning. There was no damage to the building and no injuries reported. Police say the suspected arsons are being investigated separately from the Portland State University protest, but police are acknowledging that they may be connected. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, it's Cinco de Mayo and Star Wars Day this weekend. Riley Fitzgerald and I have the lowdown on all the events happening. Plus, meteorologist Tiffany Savona still has your first alert full forecast. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Hey, Tri-Cities! It's Eric the Peanut Guy with your Tri-City Dust Devils. There's no better place to party Cinco de Mayo weekend than Giza Stadium. The Dust Devils play as our alternate identity, the Viñeros de Tri-City, all weekend long. Friday, May 3rd, it's Family Feast Night with $2 hot dogs, snacks, and soft drinks thanks to Roto-Rooter. Saturday the 4th has post-game fireworks thanks to the CBC Foundation. Visit the official ticket site at dustdevilsbaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
Welcome to Beaver Valley Lodge, your rustic lodging and event venue in the beautiful Leavenworth, Washington. Experience the great outdoors and enjoy the beauty of the mountains as you stay with us on our 50 acres in the Cascade Foothills. Whether you're joining us for a wedding, retreat, vacation, or family reunion, we're here to make your stay unforgettable. We make it our goal for you to come as a guest, but leave as a friend. Book your stay today at beavervalleylodge.com.
For 600 different cigars and 120 fine pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Where's the most mouth-watering pizza and best salad bar in town? Well, Hubby's Pizza, of course. Order Hubby's Pizza tonight and get a large 16-inch pepperoni pizza for just $16.49. Mouth-watering yumminess. The perfect fresh dough and toppings for a quick and easy dinner. And now you can get your favorite pizza delivered from Grubhub, dine in, or carry out. Acquire the Hubby's Habit, your hometown favorite for nearly 50 years.
Oh my gosh, wow. Who am I?
Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95 plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Hi, this is Paul Wood of Woods Nursery. These are our arborvitaes for this season. We're running a special on them. They're 67 footers. They're $89.95 while they last. We've got fountains too, over 60 of them to choose from. Flowering trees. We have 5 acres of nursery stock. It's absolutely full this year. And we'd love to see you come out and join us. And we appreciate your business for over 50 years with Woods Nursery.
This newscast sponsored by Washington State Department of Revenue's Working Families Tax Credit.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. So it's going to be a fun weekend filled with events. Riley and I are going to tell you all about them. So we'll start in Pasco as the city celebrates its Cinco de Mayo Parade and Festival.
So it was formerly hosted by the Downtown Pasco Development Authority. The event has now been taken over by the city of Pasco. There's going to be traditional festivities along with contemporary entertainment. It starts on Saturday, tomorrow, at 10 a.m. with the parade that starts at City Hall and goes through the evening. And then there will also be more festivities on Sunday, the 5th, from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Also, boxing is coming back to the Pasco Cinco de Mayo Festival on Saturday, along with some other new events, according to the city of Pasco.
But the fun new things that we have this year is on Sunday we'll have a car show that you can actually start signing up for that just before the event, about 10 o'clock. If people are interested, they will just show up on Lewis and 3rd, the north side, and they can enter right there to sign up for that event. And then shortly after that, we'll have a break dancing competition, which is also new, and that one you can sign up the day of as well. And that one has cash prizes.
Contreras says more than 10,000 people are going to be at the Cinco de Mayo Parade and Festival, and there are more than 90 vendors expected for the weekend.
And more for Cinco de Mayo in the Yakima Valley. The Sunnyside Cinco de Mayo celebrations start today at 3 with the carnival opening.
How exciting. So Saturday, the car show starts at 8 and events continue all throughout the day. There's going to be more than 100 vendors, dancing horses, live entertainment, traditional music, and a lot of food. So the parade starts on Sunday at noon. There's a lot to do all throughout the weekend in downtown Sunnyside. And also the Yakima Taco Fest is happening tomorrow for people 21 and up. I love tacos. Who doesn't love tacos? Let's talk about it. So it's taking place at State Fair Park, and tickets are $30 for general admission from 2 to 9 p.m. and that includes a souvenir cup.
So VIP admission is $125 and doors open an hour earlier at 1 p.m. This includes that souvenir cup along with 4 tacos, 2 drinks, and access to a VIP area. And another event happening this weekend is a walk for a good cause. The Cystic Fibrosis Foundation is hosting its annual Tri-Cities Great Strides Walk, a 2.5-mile walk through Howard Amon Park in Richland along the Columbia River to raise awareness for cystic fibrosis. According to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, 40,000 people in the U.S. have the genetic disease. I spoke with Christy McAllister, a senior development director with the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. She says the money raised at these events goes toward research, which leads to the development of CF medicine.
And they also support the care centers. So a lot of people in Tri-Cities will either go to Sacred Heart or Seattle Children's to get specialized care. These are our cystic fibrosis care centers. They are accredited by the CF Foundation. So that means people with CF are getting high quality care from people that really understand that it is a whole body disease.
Last year, I was invited to take part in the Tri-Cities Great Strides Walk with Andrew Holmes, a Richland middle schooler with cystic fibrosis, and he invited me back this year, so I'll be hopping down to Howard Amon Park this weekend. It's this Saturday. Check-in is at 10 o'clock at the Fingernail at Howard Amon, and the walk starts at 11. There's also pizza and cookies at the end of the walk.
And if you get to go, you'll get to see Riley. Also, these next few are for lovers of all things sci-fi and fantasy.
Tomorrow is May the 4th day, or for a non-Star Wars fan, it's just the 4th of May. It was 47 years ago this month when Star Wars premiered in theaters around the country.
So May the 4th has been dubbed Star Wars Day. In some communities, May the 4th events are going on this weekend.
Yes.
A Lego Build event will be hosted by Barnes & Noble at the Columbia Center Mall. That's tomorrow at noon. Students from Chiawana High School will be there with other activities as well. There's a limited supply of kits and it's first come, first serve.
And if you're a Star Wars fan, you may also be interested in Free Comic Book Day happening at Adventures Underground in Richland on Saturday. The line starts at the Caterpillar Cafe in the Uptown. And according to Adventures Underground, the bookstore opens at 10 o'clock and they have comics for everyone.
And that is such a cool store. And keeping with that Star Wars theme, Disney Plus is even dropping its new 6-episode animated show, Star Wars Tales of the Empire, and that's tomorrow.
Yeah, so that's one way to celebrate May the 4th, and I think this is how I'll be celebrating
what is
May
this?
the 4th. So Jessica, take a look at this. This is what happens about half the time that I see my older
my
brother.
goodness.
This clip is from yesterday, and my entire family and most of my friends are sci-fi and fantasy friends. We love a good choreographed fight scene, so that is from this year. And then we'll take a look at this is a couple
Riley,
years ago.
you're really good. Can you teach me
No,
how
that's
to do
him.
that?
That's him. So that's the Obie Annie spin.
You're doing good too. That's a good battle right there.
I know. So we have a lot of fun.
Okay, you have
with
to
our
show me how to use
lightsabers.
this. How do you
Yes.
turn this on?
Right there. There we go.
Chow, chow. I don't think I'm doing the voice right.
That's okay.
Well, we'll work on this, and we'll go head to head during the break. But don't go anywhere because we'll be right back. And also coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, it's National Garden Meditation Day. And what better way to celebrate than by going to Yakima's Master Gardener plant sale that's happening this weekend as well. Plus, Tiffany Savona will let you know how the forecast is looking if you're planning to garden this weekend.
Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Paris to Milan, New York to Tokyo, fashion shows have graced the world's most glamorous stages. And now, the world is turning its eyes to the Tri-Cities for the 2024 Goodwill High School Fashion Show. They've got like major style, endless creativity, and seriously, they've got like an enormous amount of heart, you guys. Don't even think about missing the fashion event of the year, Goodwill's 2024 High School Fashion Show. See you at the show.
With the arrival of spring comes the inevitable return of mosquitoes. But don't worry, for Benton County Mosquito Control is back in action, prepared to limit the seasonal return head on. As West Nile virus continues to pose a public health concern, it's imperative to take necessary precautions. Ensure your safety by applying repellent and eliminating standing water around your home. Count on Benton County Mosquito Control to be your trusted ally in safeguarding your outdoor enjoyment. Visit our website today to discover more tips to protect your home and family.
Right now, save big at Meredith Furniture. Buy one recliner and get the second one free. With recliners on sale as low as $5.99 and the second one free. Choose from many different styles and colors. Come into the store for more details. Prices like this won't last forever. Relax in comfort with not just one, but two recliners. That's right. You don't want to miss this buy one, get one free event at Meredith Furniture while supplies last. Meredith Furniture on South First and Washington, right next to Hobby Lobby.
At Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, we've got you covered. We offer a variety of buildings and sheds that come with a 5-year limited warranty, free delivery, and setup. Whether you're ready to custom create your space or just need extra storage, we're here to help every step of the way. All in-stock buildings can be delivered within 7 to 10 days and custom builds in 3 to 4 weeks. So what are you waiting for? Find your perfect building or shed today with Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds in West Richland.
At Mattress Depot USA, we're all about being friendly.
Customer friendly.
Our sleep consultants would tailor the perfect sleep solution just for you.
Local friendly.
We grew up here.
Brand friendly.
The top brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic.
Price friendly.
We always give you the best value.
We might just be the friendliest place on earth. Excuse me? Don't worry, you're still the happiest.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Walla Walla Regional Airport, the gateway to your next vacation. As spring and summer travels approach, plan your flights through Walla Walla Airport. We offer free parking, and we have 2 Alaska flights to Seattle daily, making your travel easy and convenient. Take the time off, explore the world, and create memories that will last a lifetime. Walla Walla Airport, your connection to your next vacation. Book today. AlaskaAir.com, your destination awaits.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Good morning. Welcome back and happy Friday. This should put you in a good mood. You can see the sun now up. We have clear skies all across the Columbia Basin this morning, and today is looking like a fantastic day. If you don't have outdoor plans yet, you'll want to make them for today because we do have rain in the forecast for this weekend. So right now we're starting off at 47 in Tri-Cities, 44 Walla Walla, 39 in Dayton, 35 in Yakima, 30 in Ellensburg, so a little bit colder across the Kittitas Valley this morning, 39 in Toppenish, and Prosser waking up to 36 degrees. Satellite and radar showing that we are clear, but notice all those clouds starting to push into Seattle and Portland out ahead of our next storm system. So the rain hasn't made it to the coast just yet. High pressure will keep us dry today, but that rain not too far away. And you will need that rain gear, including the umbrella, as we head into your Saturday and Sunday. But not today. You'll just need the shades. Lots of sunshine as you head off to work this morning. These higher level clouds will be increasing throughout the day. That's going to filter out the sunshine a bit, but it's still going to be a really nice afternoon and evening for you, with any rain staying well off to the west. Look for high temperatures in the low and middle 70s. It'll be a great evening if you want to eat outside at your favorite restaurant on the patio, if that is open. And also if you want to grill out. Look at these numbers. Temperatures around 76, Tri-Cities, 72 Walla Walla, 75 in Hermiston, and 71 degrees in Toppenish. And the best part is that the wind is going to be on the light side as well. A lot of times we get the warm weather with the windy weather. Well, today that's not going to be the case. This evening we are dry. If you have any Friday night plans, no umbrella needed. Overnight, a couple of very light rain showers may start to push in by tomorrow morning. So waking up, especially across the Yakima and Kittitas Valleys, that is where the rain chance will be the highest by tomorrow morning. Cloudy and mild otherwise, temperatures dropping into the upper 40s in the Yakima Valley. Other locations low and middle 50s. Here's the play-by-play for your Saturday. Rain looking likely, especially for areas west of Tri-Cities. I think the rain will be more scattered in Tri-Cities, Hermiston, and Walla Walla tomorrow, but notice that it's most concentrated just off to the west. So it's going to be a pretty rainy day in Sunnyside and Yakima. Unfortunately, I know there's a lot going on this weekend and you want the weather to cooperate. I would say just definitely bring that rain gear with you. And it's going to be an overall cooler weekend, so you'll definitely need the jacket as well. By Saturday evening, take the rain gear with you as scattered showers will continue. And then by Sunday, the rain will fill in a bit more for many of us that see scattered rain tomorrow. So for places like Tri-Cities, Walla Walla, Hermiston, I think Sunday is looking like the wetter day overall. And we've been so dry, not only in April, but the past couple of months, that we need this rain. It's going to be very beneficial. And I think we're going to see a decent amount. I think we could see at least a half an inch in many locations. Look at some spots in the foothills of the Blues and across the Yakima Valley, possibly up to an inch of rain. It has been months since we've seen that kind of rain here in the region. So our 7-day forecast showing that today is the best day, hands down. This weekend, 60s tomorrow, 50s on Cinco de Mayo. We're talking about a chilly, raw day, and the wind will be picking up on Sunday as well. Saturday, 58, 59 in Yakima on Cinco de Mayo, and then we're back in the 60s early next week. I know the wet weather comes on the weekend. Not great for our plans this weekend. 69 on Saturday with a 30% chance Walla Walla, 90% chance on Sunday. Sunday, the wetter day for Walla Walla and for Hermiston as well, along with that wind kicking up, and then we're back in the 60s as we head into next week. Jessica.
Okay, so Tiffany, today is National Garden Meditation Day, and you have a gardening forecast for us, don't you?
I do, yes. I know we're talking about the plant sale. Today is going to be a great day to garden, but you also got to think about the average date of the last spring freeze. A lot of that for many locations was back toward the end of April, so I think it's becoming safer to plant. However, if you live in the Yakima Valley, the average date of our last spring freeze isn't until the end of May, so it gets kind of dicey in May. We could still get those cold mornings. And I do want to show you the Master Gardener plant sale. 70 degrees today. If you can go today, go today, because this weekend you're going to have to dodge the rain. I think Saturday, the wetter day in Yakima, 58. Sunday, we're still going to see rain, but I think it's going to be a bit more scattered. So not a great forecast for the plant sale, Jessica.
Well, thank you for that, Tiffany. So if you can go today, definitely go today. There's lots of affordable plants, unique plants, starting at $4, and today it starts at $8 and goes to $5, 8 to 4 tomorrow, and then 10 to 2 on Sunday at the Yakima Master Gardener's Greenhouse. And when we return on Good Morning Northwest, We've been talking a lot about zebras this week, but coming up next, a story about a giraffe adjustment. We'll tell you what we mean right after this.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can start it with a splash. Hi. With a play date at a park. Or at a party with friends. Or at an epic water balloon fight. Gotcha!
Right now, you can lease a new 2024 Camry for just $329 a month. See your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com to learn more.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Whether someone is across the neighborhood, across the street, or across the room, you have the power to make them feel right at home. Ritz, a taste of welcome.
Deo for your whole body that actually works. How do they do it?
Native combines the best of nature with the best of science to make a deodorant spray with naturally derived ingredients that fights odor at the source and is clinically proven to keep stank at bay all day.
It's time. Time to let your soul breathe a little, to feel the sun on your face, and to feel alive again. It's time to dust off the clubs, to treat yourself, and test out your lungs. It's time to get away to the place that's not so far away, Lakeside Coeur d'Alene. Win a dream giveaway at cda4.fun.
Hey, Tri-Cities! It's Eric the Peanut Guy with your Tri-City Dust Devils. There's no better place to party Cinco de Mayo weekend than Giza Stadium. The Dust Devils play as our alternate identity, the Viñeros de Tri-City, all weekend long. Friday, May 3rd, it's Family Feast Night with $2 hot dogs, snacks, and soft drinks thanks to Roto-Rooter. Saturday the 4th has post-game fireworks thanks to the CBC Foundation. Visit the official ticket site at dustdevilsbaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
Navigating a real estate transaction can be overwhelming, from finding the right property to navigating the closing process. That's why a successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process, an in-house marketing team to maximize your home's exposure, transaction coordinators to ensure accuracy throughout the transaction, and a network of local industry experts. With Windermere on your side, you can have peace of mind and confidence in your real estate journey.
Fish Trap Lake on Fly the Northwest, Tuesday.
Good morning. Here's your close to home segment. We have temperatures starting off in the 30s and 40s this morning. Chilly, but not quite as chilly as the past couple of mornings that we've seen. And today will be the warmest day out of the next 7. So enjoy it. We're talking about highs around 70 in Yakima, 71 in Toppenish. Plenty of sunshine early, and then those higher level clouds will be moving in from the west out ahead of our next storm system. 73 in Hanford today, 75 Hermiston. Look at Tri-Cities, 76 degrees. And we're talking about lower 70s in the foothills of the Blues. 72 Walla Walla, 71 in Milton Freewater. And we're looking at 72 in Dayton, 71 degrees in Pendleton. Jessica.
Thank you, Tiffany. So this next story is pretty funny. A chiropractor in Oklahoma had a special patient with a lot of neck to adjust. Yes, a neck. Not only does Dr. Joran Whitley work on humans, he treats animals too.
Well, that's why he was called in to relieve a jaw problem on Gary or Jerry?
I think it's Jerry.
Jerry the giraffe, that would make sense, who was having an issue with chewing. As CNN's Jeannie Mose reports, it looks like that house call was a success.
Now lift your head. If you think adjusting a giraffe's neck would be a pain in the neck, listen for the crack. Here's how this Oklahoma chiropractor describes it.
Well, being able to work on a giraffe is a chiropractor's dream. I mean, it's the largest neck in the world.
Dr. Joran Whitley was called in because Jerry the giraffe, owned by a private rancher, had a chewing issue.
His jaw was not moving to the left.
So Dr. Whitley stuck his neck out trying to adjust Jerry's.
What does it feel like to adjust a giraffe?
Their hair is pokey and their tongues are really slimy. Oh, it's like a short-haired cactus.
Along with his human patients, Dr. Whitley specializes in animals, mainly dogs.
Oh, I heard that.
But also chickens, and after